WWE Fastlane is the 22nd. And there's a lot of more matches on this card than usual, but as normal, you have your little matches, things, tickets, your little news, and you get the network for free this month. Which I want to say before we go on that New Japan has their own little network as well, New Japan World, and they have their own little thing as well. But and they have a free month thing as well, which New Japan, you have all the great Japan matches of all time on there. So it's worth it. You got Wrestle Kingdom 9 on there, and it was great. But all these networks are vying for competition, so it's a great day to be in this business. I mean, I remember a few months ago when Jeff Jarrett said there would be a boom in the wrestling business. And now you have wrestling on practically almost every night of the week. And you have two networks fighting each other. And you have other networks wanting to have wrestling on their network. You have independents. I mean, Pro Wrestling Syndicate had a fucking show weekly on like I guess WNLY, so they're getting TV coverage now. And of course, the NWA territories are getting TV coverage. So it's a great day to be in wrestling because this boom might actually be happening. But on to the matches here. I think we went over the first two, and the only one left is the match recently made. But I do want to say that, as I thought, the United States Championship will be on the line with Rusev and Cena. Originally, this match was just a match, no title on the line, but now apparently the title will be on the line. And this is a very simple thing. They can go either way. Either Rusev will destroy Cena, and we will eventually see Cena slowly fade out into the sunset and retire. Or we will see the return of the Bling Bling U.S. title and the first ever defeat of Rusev. I personally feel that this match should have happened on WrestleMania, because with Undertaker not having a streak anymore, you need someone to build a streak, and that would be Rusev. Rusev, I mean, I would say Wyatt, but Wyatt lost to Cena last year at Mania, so you can't have a streak with him. You can't build him to be the next Undertaker, so you need someone to be undefeated, or at least have an undefeated streak at Mania, where they always shine. And Rusev is young enough to build up to 21 and or so whatever it is, or even 22 now. But this match is, I mean, how can you not bet against Cena in this match? I mean, how would you bet against Cena? Because Cena, I believe since maybe 2009 when he had or 8 when he had a feud with Ziggler for the Intercontinental title, but it wasn't actually for the title. It was just for the briefcase or whatever the fuck. No, the briefcase was later. It was the title, and then a few years later it was the briefcase. So basically for a mid-card belt, because the mid-card belt technically could be a briefcase as well. But I think since 2005 this is his first shot at the U.S. title, since 2005. So I doubt they would have Cena lose. I hate saying that, but it's true. And if Cena were to win the belt, it would bring some prestige back to the title, and I hate saying that too, but you have this fucking Hulk Hogan version 2, or whatever the fuck his gimmick's supposed to be. Whatever the fuck he's supposed to be. I don't even know if the man has a fucking gimmick. He just comes up and does shit. That's all he does. It's his gimmick is he just does shit. That's all he does. No one cares. I don't care about him. But would it be great to have him as U.S. champion? Would it bring prestige to the belt? You bet it would. But for Rusev to beat John Cena, that would also bring prestige to the title. That would also bring prestige and make sure that it would be elevated to a main event level. This is basically main eventing the fucking pay-per-view almost. So either way, that could happen. I mean, the same goes for Paige and Nikki Bella for the Divas title. There's only 3 matches on this card so far, and you are at least are supposed to be the co-main event. Because basically, I mean, you have your title match, and then you have your Divas match as the cool-down match, and then you have the fucking main event. It's that simple. And then you have your little opener here, which I fucking knew they would do this. I knew they would do this because fucking Roman Reigns won the Rumble. Like I said, I knew he would win the Rumble, and he did. Because it's simple. They're going to have Brock and Roman as the fucking main event of Mania. It's that simple. But Roman Reigns the Samoan jobber that he is, the retard that he is, did not have to put his opportunity on the line for Fastlane. He did not have to do this. Yet he was somehow motivated and negotiated by the authority into this match because he's a fucking idiot. He did not have to do this, but he did it anyway. So he would put his match on the line at Fastlane, and I guess Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins had an amazing match. Fucking Ring of Honor flashback match. It was amazing. But Bryan won, and as expected, because I don't think they would have had him face Rollins. Either way it would have worked here. But there have been rumors of WrestleMania having Daniel Bryan face Dolph Ziggler at Mania. But with Dolph Ziggler teaming with Ryback, I doubt that will happen. So, as much as I want Daniel Bryan to win this match, as much as I would love to see the match that I have been saying for the past year would happen with Daniel Bryan being the champion last year at Mania, Extreme Rules would have been Brock Lesnar versus Daniel Bryan, because at that point Brock beat the streak. And when you beat the streak, in my mind, you're the #1 contender. You are the contender for the world title. You have done something no one has ever done, and that is defeat the streak of The Undertaker. No one has beat The Undertaker at WrestleMania. No one. But Brock Lesnar did. So that would have made him the #1 contender. I've been saying that for months. And what did he do at SummerSlam? He won the belt. He is the champion now. So, if there is anyone to beat Brock Lesnar, it would be Daniel Bryan. But, as much as that story would be, as much as that would be a repeat of last year, and as much as that would be awesome, Roman Reigns has to look strong. And that makes me want to throw up as soon as I say that. He has to look strong, which he did on SmackDown. I will give him that. He punched out The Miz, which I actually loved, but The Miz won it back with his promo on Roman Reigns, and The Miz fucking destroyed him before the match even began on SmackDown. And Roman Reigns somehow looked strong at the end, which he deserved to look strong at that moment, because he got beat down by Miz before the match, got thrown to the steps, got the shit kicked out of him, got his shit pushed in even, and he came back to win the match, which is a great way to make him look strong. Instead of making him win the Rumble and have The Rock make the save. This is what I hate about this whole thing. You are such a heel, yet you are trying to be a face, but you get booed so much that you get The Rock booed out of the fucking building. Granted, it was mostly probably because Daniel Bryan got eliminated early in the Rumble, and everyone else got fucking shitted on during the whole Rumble. And that's fine, because that's expected in Philly. Philly is a great crowd. But you make The Rock get booed out of the fucking building. You do not deserve to be in wrestling. If you can somehow make The Rock a fucking heel when he's supposed to be the biggest face, having a feud with Rusev. I don't know what the fuck happened with that, by the way. That there was no payoff at the Rumble with that fucking feud at all, except if that means Roman was supposed to eliminate Rusev to have The Rock get a laugh on Rusev. That's the only thing I think that would maybe make that relevant. But you have The Rock to fucking put you over, and you get fucking shit on by Philadelphia and every other crowd. And I love it, because this could mean that Daniel Bryan could take Roman out. Roman won the Rumble, but Roman probably won't make it to WrestleMania. But will either of these men make it to Fastlane? We will find out at the end of the month. And for fuck's sake, Roman, just get out of the business. You are a nobody, man. Looking strong. I could make shit look stronger than you. Believe that, bitch.